Ready?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
With me? Got it. Put the valve cover gasket in this thing. Just gonna clean these up, chuck those on. This one's a little bit broken, but hopefully it still works. Clean these up, chuck those on. Do the same for the other side. One step closer. Wow, all that work for stock location coils. They actually don't look that bad. I got a number of little things I gotta pick away at. I wonder if I have any brake line here. Maybe. I keep attacking. I just threw my tape measure. I keep attacking the little things that I notice as I'm walking around the engine bay, put clamps on coolant hoses. I'm gonna tie up this. I'm not putting it through the radiator anymore. I'm gonna build a bracket that bolts through these two little holes right here and then bolts up to the top of this thing. Lets it hang down just a little bit underneath here, get some airflow through the top side of the radiator there. So I'm going to just make a little thing for this, for this. This is our little end result here. I bet it's probably still hot. Look at that. And this piece is going to get attached like this. Then it's going to hang from behind this piece. Just like that, it's mounted. Create a new smaller list with smaller tasks because this is all that we have left to do. These are really tiny things individually. As a list, it's pretty big. But the first one, turn the car back on. When we turn the key, the fuel pumps will come on. And there they are. Now don't get it twisted, it's not a weather pack connector, but it's still Amazon. But it's better than weather pack, I guess. Look at me go with wiring. Not too bad. Oh boy, I definitely got some cool stuff in today, and I need you guys to help me decide what to do with this. I tried to get 5 inches wide, 6-inch rim, and I got 5-inch rim, 6 inches wide. So I messed up that one, but we got some wider rims here, some wider tires. I really hope those tires will fit on those rims. We'll have to stretch them a little bit. I mean, unstretch them. 8-inch rims, I thought they were 8.5. 9-inch tires. Some 1.25-inch axles. These things are beefy as heck. And a bunch of bearings and stuff. As you guys know, this is Trike V1. Still needs to be painted, but it was super cool, right? I love it. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Trike V2, and it's gonna be way better than V1 because I learned all my mistakes from V1, and I'll make V2 way better. And we're gonna start with this. We got suspension this time. So we got forks. We might put the beefy tires on it. Let you guys know what you think about that. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna utilize the merch to get this one into your guys' hands. So let me know down below how you guys feel about it. I had so many inquiries on people wanting to get one of these things, and I just can't build one for someone and not build one for someone else. It'll be a Boosted Lifestyle custom. You can't buy these things off the shelf, so you can't really put a price on how unique it is. I guess you kind of can if you put the hours into it and stuff, but it's built out of love. I'd love to see you guys rock one at the track. So that's what we're gonna be doing next. But for now, we gotta keep building this thing. Oh, I do have this engine. I don't know what I was gonna do with it, but I had to get one. That one's double the power of our old one. Oh look, my transmission. We put the connector on here, look at that. Me using proper connectors sometimes. Gotta run our ground wires to a ground over here probably, or I'll find a good one in this area. And then this one is actually for the transcooler fan when we finally put the transcooler down here, which I'm waiting on. As usual. Since the Holy HP has like not a lot of inputs, outputs, I guess we ended up putting the cooling fans on just a ground. I need to ground it somewhere, which is probably like a thermostatic switch for the cooling fans. But if I take this wire right here and I ground it somewhere, we have fans. Only fans, some might say. Just got a package. Go to see if it fits from Rock Auto, because you know we couldn't get calipers locally for some reason. That was really weird. We couldn't get the brackets, what we couldn't get. So let's see if these ones fit on these stupid hubs. And of course, my garage floor is wet. If you want to see me move into a bigger shop, just make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's easy. And that looks like the caliper. Perfect. Unfortunately, I realized we didn't come with bolts because this is a whole new setup and I didn't take any bolts off this one because it was bare spindles. So we had to get some bolts for the calipers, but they do fit, which is great. Basically, all these stupid tasks are going to require me to lay down on the floor in some sorts. And I'm not going to do that while there's water leaking underneath it. So I'm going to see if my power steering line is in. I'll build my high pressure line, build my low pressure line. That way when we run our belt, we're not like running this dry. Fill it up with a bit of coolant, and then maybe we'll get Gina out here because she's never heard the car fire up yet. And she didn't watch the video when it fired up because she was like, I want to hear it in person before I hear it on video. So maybe we can entertain her today. Jank ass power steering line, done. It's a compression fitting. I just joined an LS power steering line to the factory one, and then that's it. And then I did my return lines, put this charge pipe back on. We're gonna fill the power steering right now, fill the radiator, and then Gina's gonna come out and we're gonna fire this thing up. Stoked! I'm really contemplating the mullet now. It's getting really long, it gets tangled all the time, and it doesn't really look that sexy anymore. So I'm wondering if I should keep it or if I should get rid of it. How about 2,000 likes in this video? I'll keep it. Power steering check, coolant check, fuel check, Gina check, fire extinguisher, check. Okay, you get the honors of it. You can...
I do?
Yeah, you can... It should start over with the key. Why didn't it prime? I don't think it primed the fuel pump. I don't know if that connector's plugged in. So yeah, one of the big plugs on the Holly wasn't plugged in, so we weren't getting power to a bunch of things.
So you're a marshmallow brain is what
I'm a marshmallow brain.
I haven't heard it start yet.
Oh no. Did that kick out on me? We're losing, the one that I'm using for the Holly is not getting signal while it's cranking, I think. Okay, I bet it works now. The fuse that I was using for the Holly, turns out it's not hot while cranking, only when in the on position. So I need to find one that's hot while cranking after, but I just put one that's hot all the time. Now, when you start it, it should start. Hopeful. This seems like that thing where I was like, oh, it should start. And then I kept forgetting all the things.
Ready?
Yep.
Uh-oh, what was that?
I don't know, something started leaking. I like your face expression though.
It kind of scared me.
I spent all that time connecting this power steering line right here, and it's broken.
Why'd you break it?
It looks like it was cut and I just didn't notice it. So we don't have power steering line. Dang. Big sad. So we got rid of this leaky piece of hose and we just went straight from our new hose. Compression fitting down on the bottom down there, so it just swoops down and it's a lot cleaner actually, but we had to get a 5/16 to 3/8 adapter. We get to try again now. So we'll see if it starts and then we'll open the door. Yep. Getting a little warm for whatever reason. How was it? First run that you heard. Yeah, yay.
I'm excited.
Look at all the water on the floor. This is so bad.
Like the later in the day it gets, the worse it gets.
Somebody buy us a different house.
That was good.
I'm so excited.
I shut it off because it was starting to get a little warm, which probably means that there's not enough water in the system. I just touched the radiator. It's not even hot. So it's not leaking or anything, but it had to fill like the heater core and it had to fill the engine block and stuff. So once it cycled the water, it probably drained the radiator down. So cool though. It doesn't run the best, but it runs.
What do you mean?
Like it was going.
Okay, how we fix it then?
It's just like in the tuning.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, this tune is just literally off my old motor. I just plugged it in and the Holly was like, closed loop cowboy, take the wheel.
Can you achieve some of these tasks up here for me, please?
Well, tell me what to do with it, I guess.
We can't do it today, though.
Because we don't have parts?
No, it's just wet in here. Gross.
I
Like,
guess.
I'm already on my second pair of shoes in here because the other ones are all wet.
Get out your rubber boots, me ducky.
Wow.
All right, take 2 to see if it cools down the cooling system is.
Ready?
Yep.
So what do you think about it? No one better mess with Gina on the streets, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So
My mean car.
We did fill up the coolant some more, and we did fill up the coolant afterwards, and it did go down to like 140. So it was like airlocked a little bit in the motor. Now all that works is just play with the idle and stuff. Like I said, once I can get on the floor here to build some brake lines and put the brakes on it, theoretically it's ready for its first drive.
Yay!
With a couple tasks up there. Throttle cable, just waiting on the throttle cable bracket. I think we should drive it this weekend. It'd be nice.
That'd be so cool.
Actually, I gotta take this to get the chassis certed on the weekend.
That's true.
Yeah. So that's gonna go get the chassis cert. I do have a spare. I can use this transmission to mock up that motor, build some motor plates, paint the bay, and be ready for when the new motor comes.
Is there an ETA on the new motor?
Soon-ish, apparently.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Also, over here, what do you think about... This is V1 car, right? V1 trike. You liked it a lot. Sit on it. How's it feel?
Like version 1. I was like, V1.
Version 1.
Yeah?
You like that one?
Yeah.
How do you feel knowing that V2 is going to be better?
Impressed.
So you got the sucky one. They're going to get the cool one.
I get the sucky one?
I mean, it's not sucky, but it's not as good. It's just not as good.
I still have to paint it.
Yes. Paint that one and the other one.
And the giveaway one?
Yeah.
What color should we paint the giveaway one?
Don't know yet. What color should it be?
I have a feeling like, because it's your first one, should we like make it boosted lifestyle theme, like red, white, and black?
Like this?
Sure.
I got the black wheels for it already. The axle's black.
Just put like some red and white details and stuff on it. And
Decnals?
get, like a decnal on it.
Yeah!
You gonna put like a little fake turbo on it?
No. If I'm doing a turbo, I'm putting a real turbo on it.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe for V3? V4 maybe? How about that?
V4? You skipped one.
I said V3 and then V4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess you could put like a turbo sticker on it. Like in your logo, I mean. Just
Oh.
so that it matches your logo.
We'll let the people decide. Let me know what you guys think.
The spaceship almost ready for takeoff. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Peace easy. Get that V.